What's up, y'all? Welcome to Picks in the Six. I'm your host, Cruz, here with Body King, here with One
Yo,
County
yo.
Chris today.
Hey,
Yeah, we're gonna get into a real simple, man. This is Picks from the Six, where we just a couple good brothers chopping up some sports today. We're here to tell you what we like in preseason, man. So we were checking out the preseason. Right now, we're in week two and rolling into week three. And it's been a lot going on in preseason. Seen a lot of good young talent out here, and a lot of players trying to fight for their job.
It's a lot of talent. A lot of good talent out there for sure.
most definitely.
So we're gonna start with Body King, man. Who you had that stood out to you so far as we're in week two of preseason? Who stood out to you?
Well, firstly, I'm gonna give a shout out to Shador because I love the way he
Shador.
played. I love the way he played. Like he did his thing, and he had to, man. Like he was designed to fail. He was designed to
Yeah,
fail. He was designed to fail. Throwing the ball to equipment managers like all training camp, and then get out there. He
that's
starts to,
crazy.
and then start with wide receivers that you haven't played with, haven't thrown to, and still throw two touchdowns, no picks. I was happy to see that. I was proud of him. So I'm going to, shout out to Shador. But my
Mm.
standout quarterback, a standout player for the preseason is a quarterback, but it's not Shador. It's Jackson Dart. Jackson
Mm.
Dart, man, I'm telling you.
Hmm.
He went 14 for
Yes,
16, 137 yards in a TD, 12 for 19, 154 yards in a TD. Like he's showing that he's ready to lead that team. Now they're not going to turn it over
mm.
to him so soon
Mm.
because like one, they got a gauntlet for the first 4 or 5 games of the season is a gauntlet, bro. Like they got the Cowboys, the Chiefs, a couple other teams on that in their first 5 games. So
They
they
pretty
ain't
much
going
designed to
they
go 0-5.
yeah, they ain't gonna throw them to the wolves.
What you see?
But
What you see for that first 5 games? You threw it out there. What you see for them first 5 games? Like, give me like win
man,
loss.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I feel like they're gonna lose all of them. Like
Oh and
it's not
five.
only game. Like they got the Saints on their schedule. I feel like that's a game that they could win, but it's
Yeah,
still gonna be tough. The Giants to me is not gonna be. They're not a good team right now.
one and
They
four. That defense
yeah,
look good though. It's improved,
their
especially picking up
defensive
Abdul.
line. Defensive
Yeah, yeah,
line
defensive
has
line.
improved, and Abdul is a rookie at the end of the day, so
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a while. Like I'm not expecting too much from him.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the defensive line is great. Absolutely. They've been great for years. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Mm-hmm.
got Malik Neighbors. Now they got somebody to throw the ball, but like other than Malik Neighbors, like who else do they have at wide receiver?
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
agree with
saying?
that 1-5,
Yeah,
1-4 assessment. I just looked
yeah,
at the
one and four.
schedule. They can only beat the Saints. That's the only team they can beat.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's gonna be tough.
One
You
and
know what I
four.
mean?
I see
I don't
that.
feel like they're gonna throw Jackson out there, but I feel like that them going into those losses is going to give Jackson the chance to start without pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's gonna do good. Like I like him. You know what I'm saying? I prefer a more mobile quarterback if I could get one. But you know what I'm saying? So like I really feel like they should have taken like a Shador if they had the chance, but they chose there and he could throw the ball. He's gonna be good for them. I don't think he's enough to change their outcome of the season, but he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a good future quarterback for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
like Jackson. I like Jackson Dart. I actually like him over Shador as a quarterback, a pocket passer. I definitely
Really?
like him over Shador. He definitely got
I
a
Yeah,
could
better arm and all that.
you could argue that.
He giving me
yeah.
vibes. He giving me Josh
I think
Allen
Shador
vibes,
is
like he worked on a farm or
extend the
something
play,
growing up. You know,
extend the
'cause
play. Yep.
Jackson Dart got natural arm strength. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
teach that. You can't teach natural
he
arm strength. I
he
like
definitely
it.
a pocket quarterback.
And
Definitely a
Russ got
pocket
arm
passer.
strength too. So Russ and Jameis Winston got arm strength. So
Hmm.
Jackson Dart got two great quarterbacks to learn from. You
Exactly.
know?
Mm-hmm.
He's in the best position you could ask for as a rookie. Period.
Yeah.
Having two guys over you that are older and on their way out. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's not really competition. It's you just learning from them. Eventually, they're moving on. Like
Yeah.
it's not like he's sitting behind Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, or Jalen Hurts or somebody that's locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's in a position where these two guys are going to go eventually, or they're going to be a backup for you. He's in a great position right there. So I'm rooting for him. I wish him nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a tough team that he gotta manage. But, you
Absolutely.
know, he'll be okay.
They'll be okay. What
He'll be okay.
what's up, Chris? So who stood out to you?
Preseason what stood out to me was, Danny Dimes. You know what I'm saying?
Danny
Daniel
Danny
Jones,
Dimes. Wait,
Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes, he be dropping them
We go
dimes,
from
bro.
one giant quarterback to the old giant quarterback.
Yeah,
Man,
they could have kept him
passing
for
of the
all that,
torch.
just put some more position players around him, you
Hey
know.
yo, that's
You know,
crazy.
17 for 32 in preseason,
Hmm.
53% completion rate, 245 yards. Most importantly, zero turnovers. That's what we want out our quarterback. He
Zero
Mm.
wearing number
turnovers.
17. He giving me Phillip Rivers vibes over there when Phillip Rivers went over there and played for Indy. He got a great
Okay.
running back. He got two great wide receivers, great tight end in Tyler Warren, rookie
Rookie
tight
tight
end.
end for
They got a
sure.
okay defense. I love them. Coach offensive line all the time. They always got a gritty offensive line. So yeah, I like Daniel Jones. I don't think he's gonna push the needle that much. I think that division is left for Jacksonville to lose.
Mm.
Yeah, give me Daniel Jones. And I actually would take Daniel Jones if I was the coach. I would take him over Anthony Richardson all day. Let the young
Ooh.
fella sit down and learn a little more. You know?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
that's tough. That's
And
a
they
Dang,
tough
and
for
one.
they not
real?
accounting that Danny Dimes can run just as fast as Anthony Richardson. He really is a scramble quarterback. He just don't get that much,
Yeah. He
acknowledgement
did.
because
He had a
his
couple
color.
nice breakout runs. He had
He
a couple
Man,
really
nice breakout runs.
he really
every
can
every
run,
time
bro.
I think about Daniel Jones running, bro, I think about the Eagles game where he took off and he had a touchdown. This
Oh
man
my
tripped at like the
God.
5 yard,
Yeah,
He
and he
he
messed
tripped
got
at
it.
the five.
Just like a scary movie, bro. You know they feet
Yo,
gonna get him.
real rap, bro. Like every time I think about him running,
Oh
that's what
my
I think of.
goodness.
But he could definitely run though. Like don't get me wrong, he got wheels, but that
Hmm.
jaw, that's all that's engraved in my head.
Yeah.
But I feel like
He said that's a
that's
good
a good
man.
pick. It is. I feel like that's a good pick though. I like Danny Dimes, but you,
Hmm.
I mean, only thing he got a tough one because like Anthony Richardson is there. They're going to
Yeah.
be trying to get him on the field. It's going to be tough. Like he got to play
Yeah.
flawless to stay.
I feel like
No,
they spent a lot of capital on Anthony Richardson, so they kind of want to give him that ample amount. But just like you said, it's kind
Mhm.
of like, are you like, should you? Should you really?
no, he's the backup at best, bro. He don't listen
Mm.
to like when they tell him protect his body. Anthony Richardson really
He,
try to do his own thing.
yes,
He
he
a
And
does.
so
rapper.
if you're not
He a
going to listen to
rapper.
the coaching staff, you know,
He a rapper.
He a
oh, he be
rapper.
rapping. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. He
he
do
got
what he want
bars.
though. I really watch him put his
AR
body on the
AR
line,
five.
and it's too early and his career to put your body on the line like that.
Yeah,
He's gonna always get hurt.
he's so big. Like he got the Cam Newton syndrome, whereas though like in
Mm.
college that is easy because I'm bigger than everybody.
Yeah,
But in the
Hmm.
NFL, you're not bigger than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
you're
said
not
you
bigger and
got
faster.
Cam
So
Newton syndrome. That's
yeah,
crazy.
bro. When Cam came into the league, like he would run quarterback dives and he hit
Hmm.
the put his shoulder down on guys because he's just as big as everybody else. But then those hits take a toll on you because these guys are faster, stronger, and bigger than college players every single night.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some nights in college where you get a day off because the linebacker he gonna be an accountant after this year is up.
He said it's
You
like
know what I'm
he said
saying?
after this is all over.
Yeah, after this year he gonna be an accountant working. You know what I'm saying? He might be working for Wells Fargo next year, but
Yo, he
yeah, I
said,
mean
hmm.
in the NFL like this is their job. They locked in, so it's different. I wish him the best. I like Anthony, but I mean Daniel Jones definitely I feel like is a better quarterback at this stage of their career right now for sure.
yeah, most definitely. I'm always going with the veteran if he could outplay the young fella.
I ain't
Yeah,
mad at
and
that.
I think it's for him, I think it's worthwhile. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure.
if you when you put in that work, I mean, 'cause him coming from the situation he came from, he still want to play too. I
Hmm.
mean, Danny Dimes kind of turning into a journeyman a little bit in a short career. I think he was like he was a top three pick.
Yeah,
He wasn't the number one pick, I don't think. Was he
he
number
was
one? Did they take him
nah,
number
he wasn't
one?
number one. He was
He
number
might have went three or
two.
something like that. Whatever it was.
I think he was like yeah, he was either two or three because I remember he went before Haskins and he shouldn't have.
That was crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so I mean, if it was me, like when I'm looking at one of the guys I'm looking at the good brother Stetson Benton.
Okay, from the
Stetson
Stetson
Benton
Rams.
Bennett.
from the Rams, right? You know, former Georgia Bulldog,
Yeah,
but he went back.
big bulldog.
He back to back. He back to back champion.
Yeah, for
Back to
sure.
back champion. You kind of can't knock his productivity. So he's like it's like his third year in the league, and one of the things that stood out was just how McVay let him just sling it. McVay let him
Hmm.
sling it. Right now he's already what he's like 500 and he's 512 yards into preseason, 2 games in, 5 touchdowns. two interceptions. He's slinging it,
Yeah,
but
he can throw the
40
he can throw the ball.
in 2 games though,
He can throw the
44
ball.
of 64. So he 20 games up. Oh, they went crazy with the balloons. Like, yeah, they had to come back. I watched the preseason game. He stood in the whole time. He had like 300 plus yards, like 320 something. He had the 3 touchdowns and the comeback drive. He had a comeback
Yeah.
drive, late game, shutout, they, like close them out, like walk them off type of shit. Drive them down, shut them,
Hmm.
like close them out. With the situation with the Rams, with Stafford, with the back injuries, aged, next man up they have on the roster is Garoppolo. Same
Hmm.
situation, injury prone quarterback can manage the offense, age, right? And we know Garoppolo's journeyman, right? So they spent capital on this guy. He's a young, he's not a younger new guy because he had like he had like a red shirt a year, or he had like a he was one like the graduate. He was an older quarterback in college anyway, so coming in.
Yeah.
He's got a good grip of this offense, and everybody's seeming to buy into him. So for me, just the way that Stanton Benton has been able to manage that Rams offense. They 2-0. Rams are the favorite to win the NFC West. So they got guys like Blake Corum. They got the defense over there. And if you got a guy that can kind of like hold it down for Stafford, maybe just manage the offense, don't lose. They still got Kyron Williams there to help manage that. They have a solid defense to manage, just to kind of keep them afloat until they can get Stafford in a good space and see what's going on with his back. I like it.
You're not telling me that they gonna be favorites without Matt Stafford, are you?
Depending on his situation, say if Stafford
Stop it.
misses,
Stop it.
they can
Right.
Stop.
win.
No way.
You reach
No
whatever
way.
you about to say. You reaching Brock Purdy. That's Brock Purdy division.
That is
That's
not
George
right.
Kittle division.
The
That's
Niners
Christian
lost way too
McCaffrey
much.
division.
Nah,
There's
nah,
no
nah, nah.
way. It's
If
no way they
anything,
gonna be
if
favorites
anything,
without Matt Stafford, bro.
if anything,
I
I see
like
the
Stanton.
Seahawks.
Stanton look
That's
good.
Kyle
He's a great
Shanahan
preseason
division,
player.
boy.
Kyle
That's
Shanahan
Yeah.
division.
not Shanahan. That's over for the
I
Niners,
don't know
cuz.
about them, bro.
Telling you,
That's
bro.
over. The
And they
Niners lost
got
way
Robert
too
Sala
much.
back over there coaching up their defense. You know that,
Who
right?
The,
who
they
they got on the field though?
They got Warren over there on defense, right?
I'm talking about on offense. Who on offense?
Travarius Ward,
They got IU. They got Christian McCaffrey. They got George Kittle. They got Brock Purdy. That's a big three.
Christian McCaffrey gonna play?
Yeah, he playing, bro. This might be his healthiest
Ayuk
season
is
ever.
Ayuk.
They said he was questionable last time I checked the fantasy roster. But I know he
is
That's
gonna
what
play,
I'm
bro.
saying. I was like, what's
Ayuk,
going on, bro? We
I
don't
feel
even
like
know what they got.
each of them is
Ayuk.
both of them
When
players
I
is gonna
watch,
miss at least 3 games this season.
And
At
the
when
other
I
least.
watch,
boy, the other wide receiver hurt too. The
when I watch Ayuk play,
what's his
bro,
name?
Jennings.
he always ran
Jennings.
better routes than Debo Samuel. Like I
Yeah.
always saw that he was a real wide receiver, and Debo was like a X factor receiver. Like you get him the ball in
Yeah.
open space, but running routes and chopping people up out there in the field, that's the dog. That's Ayuk. Ayuk
But
give
where
me
you
reminds me of
so
Terrell Owens.
is Ayuk top 10?
No, not even
No.
Okay.
close.
No.
All right.
But
Absolutely
So
if
not.
as a number one, he will be top 10. If he's a number one wide receiver, which he's projected to be this year, he will be a top 10 receiver.
you think he
I
gonna be
think
top
that
10?
that
Yes,
49ers thing
because
is
you
I
over.
don't know,
only
bro.
because you have to account for Kittle, you have to watch Kittle, you have to watch McCaffrey. The third option would be IU.
Right. So how he
So
gonna be top 10?
I'm about to tell you, he's a number one wide receiver, but he's
Hmm.
the third option on the team. That means he's
Right?
going to get one on ones all season. They're not sending no
No,
double team for IU.
no. He's not getting one on
Nah.
ones. He's not
Nah. He
getting
not
one on
gonna
ones
get
because
he gonna get
it's not
Yeah,
looks.
another wide receiver. They're not going double tight end. You don't double tight ends.
Yeah. They gonna leave
nobody
Ricky.
can
They gonna leave
guard
Ricky
Kittle.
over there. Ricky probably gonna eat.
You
It's gonna be Ricky that's eating.
Yeah, Ricky
Ricky
probably.
Parcell?
Yeah.
He
No,
injured too though,
I like
ain't he?
Jennings
Did he?
before I like
He shouldn't be.
Parcell.
He just
I
balled out the last.
I think he.
That's, oh,
Yeah, I
you might have
like
got. You
Jennings
think he got
though.
banged up?
Yeah,
If he
check it.
don't make
I think he might be hurt too.
who?
Yeah, that's my guy.
Parcells, whatever the Ricky,
No, 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 no. He all
the
right.
one that got that shot.
He got
He
shot.
called
Yeah,
him Ricky.
yeah. Ricky
Ricky.
Parcells.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
Yeah,
They got he healthy.
he good. He good. Yeah, because I'm about to say
Oh,
I
all right,
just was watching it. He was balling last game.
The better
all right,
team is
cool.
the better team is the Niners though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, man. Like I feel like the Seahawks are gonna make the Giants. People gonna be the Seahawks or the
Hey,
Cardinals.
Why do you
It's
think
probably
that, bro?
Seahawks and the Cardinals. The
All
Seahawks
right,
never will. No.
if I look at the best player in that whole division, bro, I'm probably going to have to go with Christian McCaffrey every time.
yeah, I think it could be the Seahawks or the Cardinals, man. I'm telling
But
y'all.
who is
Christian
beating
McCaffrey.
the Seahawks and
Christian
the
McCaffrey.
Cardinals?
Christian McCaffrey has to do something, bro. Like I don't know how he can
Nah,
still be the
bro.
best player.
Bro,
He ain't did
here
nothing,
you go.
bro.
Look,
But
can I
who
give you
if you drafted a team, this how, bro? If you drafted a team presuming everybody is healthy, who would be your first overall pick out of these four teams? It wouldn't be nobody from the Cardinals, nobody from Seattle. You might take somebody from the Rams.
you got Kyler,
I
you
would
got
take I would
Kyler and
take Kyron Williams before I take Christian McCaffrey.
Huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
you got Kyler.
Bro, I know what I'm getting. I don't know what I'm getting with Christian. He ain't played
No,
in 2 years.
I said presuming everybody's healthy. Kyron is
Yeah, I'm
nowhere
talking about
near
like
Christian
this.
McCaffrey.
I'm talking about this year. If he's healthy, he's
Yeah,
healthy. But I know what I'm getting out of Kyron. I don't know what I'm getting out of a healthy Christian
And,
McCaffrey right now.
and
Like
the
his health,
the NFC
you
West
saw
he
what
is
a
kind of
healthy
like
Christian McCaffrey does
you
already.
you try and go back to what he did 2 years ago, not what
yeah,
No,
we
he's
talking
doing
I'm
right
about
telling
now.
you.
today.
I'm telling you, when this player is healthy, there's no better running back in the league.
Because
Can't.
if we talking
But
about
first
if
of
we
all,
talking about that, because I
him
can say the
healthy,
same thing about
he not
Cup.
Saquon still.
I can say the same thing about Cup in Seattle. That's the
I
NFC
don't know,
West.
bro. I don't think Saquon gonna do
You
the
have
same
Cooper
thing this
Cup
year.
there. So you just gonna
See,
say
but
you not gonna
you
take
saying
Cooper
you don't
Cup?
think Saquon going to do the same thing this year, but you going to say Christian McCaffrey can do something that he ain't did last year.
Yeah, he wasn't on the floor. He wasn't on the field.
Right,
You
but
can't.
Saquon was though. So how we
But
know
when
like Saquon is healthy, but he can't do what he did last year.
but
But
when
Christian
Saquon
McCaffrey
was
can
getting
come
hurt,
back and do what he did the year before.
I'm about to tell you right now, Saquon got hurt too on the Giants. He came to the
Hmm.
Eagles and he bounced back and had a career year.
He did have a
Players come
career
back from
year,
injury,
but no, he bounced back on a team with the best offensive line.
and he had his best stats ever.
Yeah, with the best offensive line. So like, yeah, that's totally different. So if we taking Christian McCaffrey and putting him on the Eagles, then okay, I can understand that. But he's still with the same line that he had last year.
He don't need the Eagles. Like he did this in Carolina with nobody. He did the same thing in Carolina with nobody.
But
Got
Saquon
traded
did
to
it
the Niners.
in New York. You act like Saquon was trash in New York.
So did
He was
Christian
still ball.
McCaffrey. You don't
Yeah.
remember what Christian McCaffrey used to be doing in Carolina?
Right. I
It
understand
was
that.
I feel like they
Carolina.
both
I
evenly
ain't saying that
was
he did, but I'm just
contributing
saying
as
I'm
like
taking Saquon over Christian.
Only because of his team he on now. When they was both on separate teams,
Even
Saquon was
then,
getting
I'm still
hurt.
taking Saquon. So was Christian.
they
I
both was
know.
getting.
This
So
wasn't
how
his
you don't
first
think
injury.
Christian? How you don't think Christian can bounce back, but Saquon can bounce back?
I'm not saying that he can't. I'm just saying I'm not willing to bet my pick on it. If I got a pick, I'm going to go
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Kyron because I know that Kyron can do it. I know he did it.
yeah. I
Mm.
don't like Kyron like that. I wouldn't take him as my number one pick. Like
How you
not
don't
even
like him,
close.
bro? You don't like the same.
No, he wouldn't even get drafted. Everybody fantasy league.
He mixed just like you, and you hating
No,
on your own brother.
I get it, bro. I get it. But he's not going to in any fantasy league in 2025. Tyron Williams not going in front of Christian McCaffrey, and none of my mock drafts, not even close.
No, in
That
2025, no, because he was the number one overall. He was supposed to be number one. Christian was number one last year, 2025.
mm, yeah,
2026,
he
I promise you,
destroyed
Kyron go
a
before
bunch
him.
of people.
This ain't 2026, brother.
This is
Let's go
'This ain't
2026.
McCaffrey.
2026,
This
brother.
is 2026 draft we doing.
25, 26, 25, 26. And
25,
then
26. I bet you
yeah,
Kyron gonna be off the board first.
I don't see it, bro. I see Christian going off 7, 8 seed, bro. 7, 8
No.
pick.
All
Every
right,
draft we doing.
so if you had seven pick, you had six pick, and you still had Kyron and Christian, you taking Christian.
Bro, I'm doing the mocks all day. I got the 8 seed pick,
You
bro.
taking
We doing
Christian?
mocks all day. I'm taking Christian all day. If he falls to me
Cruz.
anywhere
This
8, 11, I'm taking
You taking
Christian.
Christian
Christian? You taking Christian over Kyron at six pick?
at the sixth pick.
You got the six
Yeah,
pick. They both there. You taking Christian?
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey.
thank you, bro.
I'm not
I'm gonna
doing
take
it.
Uh,
I'm gonna take Christian
I
McCaffrey.
can break it
I'm
down to
not
you.
doing it.
Look,
I'm
Reason
I can
not
break
being,
it
doing it.
down to you.
I'm gonna take
Every
Christian
team,
McCaffrey strictly because the reason I'm taking Christian McCaffrey is because Christian McCaffrey, as far as dependency wise on like the contribution of the team, they're gonna look for him before it's like now I gotta wait for Kyron Williams or the ball can go to what Devontae Smith, Puka Nakua.
No,
They got them two to feed.
Kyron is that
you mean
offense,
Devontae
bro.
Adams, brother.
Anytime they in the red zone, he get the ball. Anytime they throwing that shit to a running back, he getting the ball. Like he gets touches like out that
Can
joint.
I ask you a question? Who is
Yeah,
the first option on that team?
on the Rams,
On the Rams.
Yeah.
Who is the first offensive option?
Kyron is the
Puka
first offensive
Nakua.
option. Puka
Puka
is
Puka
not.
Nakua.
Nakua.
Puka is
Puka
not, bro.
Nakua is
Look,
the
bro.
first option, bro.
Look at the numbers. I think Kyron had more carries than any other back in the league.
No, I
Probably
understand that
so.
they
He probably
overusing that
did.
name. They
Like,
overusing
what do
that
you
name.
mean? He had
But
more
that don't
carries than
make
every
him
back in the league. That's
that
your
don't make
number
him the
one. You
that
number
don't make him
one,
the
bro.
number one option, bro.
How?
Yeah, yeah. It's
He's
like
not the number one option,
it's like a
bro.
one A
They're
one
giving him
B
the
type
ball,
of
bro.
joint.
They
Like
give
Every
him the
running
ball.
every
it's
running
like
back
one A
get
one
20
B
to
and
30 touches a
like
game in
man,
every
like
team.
yeah.
That's the standard for a running back. It's
Right,
all about
but
what you
he's
do with it.
leading. But he's leading them. He's leading them. He's
No,
leading
no,
those backs in carries.
they
So
was
he's
not
getting it
talking
more than
about
every other back.
they was
Yeah, it
not
might be like
talking
one A
about
one B.
Kyron Williams last year like he was a threat.
And
They was talking
touchdowns.
about Puka Nakua.
Because he was new out there, but Kyron was getting the touchdowns. Kyron got more touchdowns than Puka.
I understand, but why? Because of Puka. They got a double Puka, or you got to drop one down on cut. They had two
Either way,
crazy receivers.
either way, it's still going to Puka. I don't care
Shit,
why.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Kyron Williams, my third option now to Devontae Adams over there. So if you want to be honest, bro,
No, I'm not drafting Devontae over. I'm not
Puka
drafting
Nakua took a
Devontae
triple
over
crown winner's
Kyron.
job.
I'm
Puka
not. I'm
Nakua
not.
took a triple crown winner's job.
He didn't take a triple
He did
crown on
He
his
not
took
take
his
no
drive.
job.
job.
No,
He
he
took his job,
didn't.
bro.
No, he
Come on,
didn't.
bro. He took
Bro,
his job
he run triple crown like what 3 years ago, and then
He
he
was
was
just
injured for a
hurt.
whole year.
2 years
He
ago.
was
He
just
was
Two
out
years
hurt.
for a
ago.
whole year.
It's cool, bro. I'm just saying he took his
What?
job. He took a
Yo, get out
Nah,
of
triple
he was
here.
crown
he
winner's
was he
job.
was hurt.
That man was out for
And they
two
both
seasons.
was eating though. That's the thing is like even when Cup came back, Cup was eating too. But
You right.
I'm
He
not
was
taking.
healthy.
I'm not taking nothing over Kyron, bro.
But
And I feel like
yeah,
y'all gonna make. I'm
Kyron pulled
honestly
up.
being the fact that we in the both in the same, all of us in the same league. I'm kind of happy that that's y'all decision on this.
I'm definitely taking CMC, bro, all day. I
I'm
think this is gonna
happy,
be one of
bro. I
them
won't touch
years.
him. I won't touch him with a bat. Him and Saquon is
Yeah,
on my do not touch list.
Yeah, I think Saquon gonna get hurt this year.
it's crazy.
I think the
Hmm
Eagles gonna fall on their face. I
Yeah,
think
me too.
Dallas gonna win the
Mm.
division for sure.
I totally agree with that
You
for
know,
sure.
the NFC
I think the
East had
Eagles
that
is gonna
long
flap
run.
You said who gonna win the division?
Dallas
the
Cowboys. The
Cowboys.
NFC East had that long run where nobody wins the
Went
division
back
back
to
to
back.
back. And I think the Eagles
Crazy.
won back to back last year and the year
Yeah.
before. So I think this is gonna be the year to go back to normal. To go
No,
back to like
no,
Dallas.
it ain't been back to back yet.
No, they ain't go back to back. The Cowboys won it the year before.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
really?
Hmm
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
Remember
that.
The Eagles folded at the end. The Eagles
Okay, so
folded
they
at
Mm-hmm.
the end.
they continue in the tradition then, huh?
Hmm
Okay,
Ain't
yeah.
nothing
So
changed.
we're gonna live up to it again this year. We're gonna go with Dallas gonna win it and not the Eagles. Then next year it's probably gonna be Washington. I ain't gonna lie.
Could
Washington
be.
1 year away.
Why you think they 1 year away? I
Depends
don't
who they
know,
get back for
man.
Brandon Robinson. They about to trade Brandon Robinson.
They are.
Thanks.
They are. I heard the Cowboys was
But
interested.
you talking about the running back Brian
That would be
Robinson?
great. That would be great.
Yeah, Brandon Robinson Jr. That'd be a
Brian,
good pickup for them. And I heard the Packers was interested in Michael Parsons. They've been offering
mm.
a hefty trade.
They could
Yeah.
use a person
Mike
over
and not
there.
going nowhere. Mike and not going
That
nowhere,
line
bro.
would
That's
be tight,
I
bro.
propaganda.
I was saying that before, but now I'm not so positive because the Cowboys just signed a defensive end. As bad as
Uh,
they need cornerbacks, they signed a defensive end.
why would they do
I
that?
mean,
Huh?
because if you can get to the
They
ball, you don't need a
probably for
quarterback,
Parson, I guess.
Because you think you about to move one of your DNs, so
bro.
Mm-hmm.
They
let's
not
bring
moving
somebody in.
Parsons. Parsons not
Bro,
going. Bro,
they
that's the
can.
best player on their team.
He's not the best player on the team.
Who do you think the best player is?
Four. What do you mean? The guy that they can't win without.
Who that?
Mike ain't never won a game for the Cowboys.
Micah set the tone for the Cowboys.
I don't give a you saying you say opposite stuff. He ain't never won a game for the Cowboys, bro.
Uh,
The Cowboys is trash without Dak Prescott.
they are trash without that. I
Exactly.
can
That's
agree,
why
bro. I like Dak.
he's the
I'm not a
best
Dak
player.
hater.
Yo, a lot of people hate him, but at the end of the day, he is the best player on that team. They don't move without him.
There's other quarterbacks in the league that can do what Dak does. It's not other pass rushers that can do what Micah Parsons does. He's a
You ever heard
wonder.
of Miles Garrett? You ever heard of
No, I
Max
heard
Crosby? You ever heard of Bosa? Nick
Miles
Bosa,
Garrett's
Joey
not a
Bosa?
linebacker. None of them is linebackers. None of them
Bro,
you can name is
he's a
linebackers.
defensive end.
No, he's
Michael
a
Parsons is a
linebacker.
defensive end. No, he's a
He's a
defensive end.
linebacker.
He's a
He's a
defensive end.
linebacker.
He came in, his job was linebacker, but he's a
Oh,
defensive
thank
end
you.
because
He got
he has
drafted
to
as a
get paid.
linebacker,
Right? Yeah, he did. But he
and he
has to.
rushes the
But
passer.
he's a defense because at defensive end he plays defensive end primarily. They move
I don't
him
see him.
to linebacker sometimes, but he's a
I don't be
defensive
seeing him
end.
in the downstairs too much, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You don't
Who's that,
see him in a
Micah?
linebacker. You don't never see Micah at linebacker. They listen, they got Jack Sanborn, they got Kenny Murray, and they got DeMarvion Overshawn, and another John Smith or James Smith at linebacker. They got four linebackers. Why would they get all those linebackers if Micah Parsons is a linebacker?
I'm about to tell you right now. You're right.
Well, yeah, because no, he's on the
I had
edge.
to hit Google and say he got drafted as a linebacker. He a defensive end right now.
Absolutely, bro.
So
I
you
know.
was right.
Yeah,
Listen, you know. Hey,
I'm
look,
taking his
bro.
brain to start. That's your
You know.
team.
That's my
You need to
squad,
put
right?
his,
That's what I
his
say. That's
jersey in the back of your wall. Goddamn.
yeah.
You
Micah
know what
ain't
I mean? He
covering nothing, man. He
hygiene as
rushing the
hell.
ball.
I gotta put it up there. I gotta put my Jones up. You're right. I got him up there. I'm about to hang him up there. I
Yeah,
gotta
go
put
Yeah,
get
him
them
up.
jerseys up there. You know
But
what I
yeah,
mean?
that's how I say it. Like
yeah.
Micah,
Micah
my
gonna
guy,
rush the
but
ball.
he's a pass rusher. He can't. He ain't no
Definitely a
linebacker.
defensive end. I stand corrected. Most definitely.
And that's what I was saying. But he did like one. He did that because he's better at playing DN, and then he knew that you get paid more money as a defensive end instead of a linebacker.
Yeah.
You can't ask for that big money at a linebacker position.
Yeah, most
Shit.
definitely.
So the
Mm,
Eagles ran that Mechie play. That's gonna be tough.
you think so?
Yeah, I mean, because they didn't really lose anything.
But they got they got wide receivers right now that they can't get the ball to. They went and got Jahan Dotson and he ain't get no touches. So
Who
what's
got
gonna be
Dotson?
different? The Eagles they got Jahan Dotson last season. They didn't give him the ball because they can't.
Did
You
you
got a
read?
quarterback
He
that
got
don't.
a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Jalen Hurts is not a
Give me a
spreader
break,
of the
bro. You're not about
ball.
to do that.
Jalen
Exactly.
Hurts, you know,
Exactly, bro.
you know how on
He
Madden
had a
when you
touchdown
do
in the
your
Super
play
Bowl. We used
and you
him.
put your play up on
Go
Madden and it tell
Birds.
you this is who you're supposed to throw the ball to, the red
That's what you
line.
see. Yep.
That's the first and only option that Jalen Hurts look
That's
at.
that's,
And he go
that's
straight
all
to
he
check
got,
down.
bro.
He
No,
go
That's
first
all
no.
option
he
check
got,
down. He
bro.
don't
That's
process
it.
the field like a real quarterback.
He don't. It
I
shit is
mean,
super. It's really dumbed down for him. It's like if you don't see the number one thing, just run.
no,
Try to
because
run.
when the windows is there, they hit. Because then look, you got Saquon. Everybody's eyes is in the backfield because the running back is extremely good, and the quarterback will take off on your dumb ass. So it's like you have to keep your eyes in the backfield. So you have to really play defense. You can't really
Yeah,
scheme up.
You
You got to
say all
play
this. You
defense.
say all this to defend a quarterback who didn't have 4,000 yards or 30 touchdowns. So
He
all
doesn't
of that
need
means
that.
nothing. Yeah,
He
it does.
needs to not
If you telling me you
turn
got
the
all of this
ball
focus and
over.
it's one-on-one coverage out there, I'm lighting y'all up. Any good quarterback is lighting
all
them up.
day.
If
No
you put
cover
No,
two
Dak
out
Prescott,
there. I'm
you
throwing
put
it
Dak
all
Prescott
day.
out there with Saquon Barkley, that offensive line, and them two wide receivers, he's lighting that shit up. Dak do
Oh, he about
4,000
to
in
light
his
it up with the
sleep.
two receivers this year.
no, because
Exactly, bro.
they
And
have
Lance,
to. They
he
have to
definitely
do
going for
that
5,000
Huh?
yards.
because they can't
For
run the
sure.
ball. They
He
have to do it.
it
They
don't
can't run the
it don't
ball.
but that makes it even worse. I know you can't run the ball and I'm still lighting shit up with 4,000 and
No, no.
30 tiny hands.
In the
Tiny
Super
hands
Bowl,
can't
right?
hold on to the ball.
Look, in the Super Bowl, when they played against the Chiefs, only
Mhm.
reason he fumbled was because the ball grabbed his face mask. What was that Bolton? Nick Bolton
Oh,
grabbed
so
his face mask.
when you grab your face mask, your hands open, the
Hey,
ball fall
Cruz,
out.
Who we liking for fantasy? Like fantasy, you got any fantasy sleepers for us? Chris, what you
So
got for us, man? I know Chris got some. Let me see what
for
he got.
sure.
on to me first. I get to go first this time.
Go
Yeah,
Let's
ahead,
you go
drop.
go.
first.
Listen,
Okay.
you been having some
Um,
good takes, brother.
I'm gonna go with a rookie. I'm gonna go with a kicker from Baltimore, Tyler Loop. Um,
He
yeah,
dropped.
Luke,
I like.
there it
Okay,
is.
Luke,
Luke,
Yeah, yeah.
there it
Luke,
is.
That's
Uncle Luke,
yeah, Loop. There it is.
Uncle
So
Luke.
that's my sleeper because I was watching preseason and I just love the way he kick. I love his morale. I love the way he
Mm.
move. And as a kicker, he don't seem like he a kicker. He seems like a football player. Uh, so
I like that. I like that. I
Justin
like that.
Tucker suspended for 10 games, alleged sexual assault. I wasn't there. I don't know what he
I
was doing,
wasn't there.
but he's suspended 10 games. And if this
Oh my.
kicker comes out and kicks great, I don't think Justin Tucker going to get another job in the NFL. You understand?
Mm.
Mm.
I feel like the Ravens would be the Justin Tucker last stop for an alleged charge like that. So
I mean, you
give
never
me
know.
Tyler Luke to clean up
He
for
can go to
Tucker.
the Browns.
He can
Uncle
definitely go
Luke.
to the Browns. Him and Deshaun, they might be roommates. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Everybody,
yeah,
well, one night out with Deshaun and Tucker. It's
yeah.
Wow.
on.
You talking
Diddy
about one
party type.
night only?
One
And
Diddy
night
party.
only.
yeah,
Something's getting hurt.
They
yeah,
going
I
straight
like
to
him
a Diddy
though. I like
party.
the young. He remind me of Evan McPherson when McPherson was the rookie for the Bengals.
Mm.
Mm.
He give me that same energy. So That's the only two kickers I'm looking at drafting this year is Evan McPherson and Tyler Luke.
You ain't fucking with Aubrey?
No,
Wow.
no sir.
Mm.
Yeah, you know.
He said no.
Damn.
Aubrey don't got what I'm looking for my kicker. I need a gritty kicker, somebody
Aubrey
Yeah,
who's
be,
a
be
dog.
nailing.
Aubrey
Aubrey
be
the
hitting, but he
alien.
don't
He
got the
the
demeanor
alien.
I need. He don't. He's a cool kicker. He don't got that
They
morale
call
that
him.
I'm looking for.
They call him Butter, bro. He's smooth.
Yeah, that's
You
Brandon
don't
cool.
need all
Butter.
that butter.
I just
Brandon
feel like
Butter.
Tyler Luke, they're gonna lean on him so much. He one of the guys already, you know.
Okay.
But
Tyler
he.
Luke taking a
My
rookie.
thing. My thing with the kickers though, I try to go with like I want I'll go with the Giants kicker
Mm.
because
Giants.
I like teams that can move the ball but they don't get
Hmm.
in the end zone.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so you're wait,
Okay.
so your
The
rookie
Ravens
sleeper
gonna get in the
is
end zone. No, no, that's not no,
Oh,
okay.
my late sleeper for the draft is Mitchell Tinsley. I
Mitchell
Mitchell
like him.
Tinsley
Tinsley.
out of Penn State.
Yep, wide receiver.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
He had two preseason games, yo.
Uh-huh.
Last night
Six
he went
catches,
out.
88 yards. He had 6 catches, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns in 2 preseason games. That's
He was
big.
catching that. He
Yeah, I
was
like that.
catching that ball.
That's a big deal. So I was like, I
Did you
like
see
him.
them
So
catches
and
though? Toe
yeah,
taps?
toe tag back in the end zone tight, bro.
He give
He
me
liked
Jason
that
Williams,
up and
Jamison Williams vibes for Detroit. He give me them
over.
type
Yeah.
of vibes.
Up and over my so like I like him like he gritty he older he know the game so I feel like he's ready to play in the NFL and he's a scorer bro like he's going to
Mm.
get
Yeah,
in the end zone like his cat like you give him red zone touches he's gonna bring it down so and that's all you can ask for when you late in the draft you know what I'm saying like you look for somebody who's gonna give you points you get
yeah,
points
Mm.
by scoring the ball like I mean, you can't count on 100 something yards from your 6th round pick 5th round
Mm.
pick
yeah,
so you know that's why
yeah.
I was like,
Well,
I like.
yeah. Before he went to Penn State, he was at Western Kentucky. The year before he went to Penn State, he had 14 touchdowns in 14 games. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna get him the ball. You know?
Score, bro. That's it. That's all I'm saying, bro. He's a scorer.
Yeah, most
Yep.
definitely.
Yeah. That's a yeah. Tinsley. I was watching those catches last night, and he was able to he was spotting that ball like and he catch it. I watched the back of the end zone, the second touchdown, caught it the back of the end zone. He didn't
Hmm.
catch it, look down, toe tap,
Yeah,
chasing them boys. They was nice and turnt.
Yeah, it looked good, man. He looked like he belonged there. He looked like he
yeah,
belonged there.
yeah.
It was
I
like,
like him, bro. I like him.
yeah,
I think he's about 6'1". Yeah,
yeah,
he gonna go up and get
yeah.
the ball for sure.
It
Like you
reminded
said,
me
he
like,
older.
yep.
He ready to play right now.
He ready.
Right.
He ready to get out there. That's why I was like, I like him. I like him for that. It's
Like
like
it.
that thing, like when you said like football player, like he's a football player. Like
Yeah,
he ready. He like that. I like that. So
yeah,
I
most
got.
definitely.
I got.
I'm definitely gonna be looking for him later in the rounds. You know, what's out? Got nobody else. Who you thinking, Cruz?
I like that. For myself, all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get y'all somebody that y'all know, somebody we real familiar with. He's on a
Mhm.
new team.
New face, new place.
Yeah, they was contenders in the NFC last year.
Okay,
Almost went there. Jordan Mason. Okay.
Jared Mason.
Wow.
Jordan Mason from the 49ers went to the Vikings, right? Running back that got a lot of touches last year because CMC went down in that Shanahan offense. Now you go to the Vikings, a team that's on the upper cusp. The play has been great. The defense has been able to stop teams and get the ball back. You got Aaron Jones, who's on his last leg. Obviously, we know that continuously injured. They need the running back presence. Mason is physical. He's able to handle the ball. He did get hurt last year, which was why we saw Garendo and the
Okay,
49ers take the upswing.
Mm.
But Jordan Mason, proved that he can carry the ball 20 times a game. And that Shanahan offense, if you want to play, you need to be able to carry the ball 20 times a game. And his receptions, probably need to work on that and work on implementing that a little bit. But from what I'm hearing and things that I've been reading is that the snap share is going to be almost 50-50 between
okay,
him
that
and
makes
Jones.
sense.
Under
That's a
and
Now
good
you got.
pick.
lighting. He's 26.
Good
I
pick.
don't.
I like it. And it's
I
a
don't
rookie
really like him
quarterback.
over.
Rookie
Yeah, nah.
quarterback.
Rookie
Rookie
quarterbacks take
quarterback.
the check down. They take the checks downs and they hand the ball off.
Yeah.
I don't really
So,
like him over Jones though, bro. And
Over
with
ooh,
Aaron
rookie
what,
Jones.
quarterback back there, I feel like they're gonna be fooled as a whole offense.
you think?
I feel like
I feel like
Really?
I
Aaron
feel like they're
Jones
not
I
gonna
feel
be
like Aaron
good at
Jones
all.
get I feel like Aaron Jones gonna
Addison.
get hurt.
You got
Addison
Addison.
suspended the first 3 games. They're not even
All
gonna
right,
have him.
cool. Who? So somebody else came over there. Jeez.
But JJ nice though, bro. He can throw that thing.
He looked like he was slinging it.
He
He
can throw.
looked.
He can throw. Yo,
I need some help on this one. Where is Robbie Chosen at?
Robbie Cho. Oh, I just seen him the other day.
I
last time
wanted
I
to talk about him too. He
last
had a
time I
good
seen
preseason
him, he was
game.
with the Dolphins.
Was he? No, he not the. Uh,
That's the last time I
uh,
seen him.
the
Robbie
Patriots.
Chosen.
I think. Is he in the Patriots? I think.
No, not the Patriots.
Robbie
It's a
Chosen. I don't know.
it's
That's
a
the
good
last time I seen him. He
it,
was with the
it,
Dolphins.
it's a good team too. I'm about to find it.
The Niners.
Right.
Niners. Niners.
Okay, yeah. Now we were just talking about them Niners receivers. I like him, bro. I just don't
Mm.
think he always get his his just due because he seemed kind of
Man,
crazy. He seemed like he got a little mental
man,
illness, and
when was
sometimes he don't
last
be
time
on
he? When was last time he did anything?
the
Nothing.
last preseason game.
Last preseason game,
Yeah, this week. That's why I'm talking about him.
bro. He
He
been
just
in the
put up some
league for
nice
like
numbers.
6 years,
Yeah, he's 32 years old. He a veteran.
so he should dominate in the pre. He should look good in
Yeah,
preseason.
preseason should be tearing that
Yeah, for
mug up the
sure.
frame. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm over him. That's like Kyle Pitts, bro.
No, I like Kyle Pitts this year.
no, Pitts,
Kyle
Pitts,
Pitts never
Pitts,
had a good quarterback. He never had a
Kyle
Pitts.
good
Pitt, Kyle
quarterback.
Pitt, Kyle Pitts full year every year,
Why didn't he
Now,
have
every
if
a
he
good
gonna
single
fool me
year.
quarterback?
this year, if y'all let me get Kyle Pitts in the 10th round, I appreciate it.
And
In
anybody
the
take him in the
10th
10th round,
round?
you better not take him no earlier than that.
He gonna be there. He gonna be there all
Yeah,
the
it's
way
go,
to the 10th
and
round.
The
bro,
chance of
and
him
that
being
says a
there is
lot,
high.
bro. That
The
says
chance
a
Sleeper.
of him
lot,
being there is
Sleeper.
high. That's a solid. I'm not mad at it. I would like to see Cal Pitts turn up this year. I think they are going to work on getting him the ball a lot. But the thing is that like if you line his ass up, if you line him up on the outside, it's like,
bro.
man,
No, let's do
yeah,
this because
yeah.
Kyle Pitts
We
is not somebody we
Yeah,
need to be talking about,
Robbie
bro.
had six
Like,
catches, 93 yards. I'm just saying he could fill in that blank for Debo, bro. And he's not a problem like Debo. You know, Debo is a diva. He's
no.
not
They
that
already
type of
got
problem.
they got their
he
wide
not
receivers
Debo though,
already.
bro.
I like Robbie Chosen to be the number 3 wide receiver, honestly, for
No,
sure.
Ricky Pearsall is gonna be. Oh, it's either gonna be Ricky. It's gonna be Ricky, Ayuk, and Jennings.
I think
Right,
it's going to be Ayuk Jennings. I don't. This guy Pearsall y'all talking about. I don't really see him being a big factor.
ooh,
Demarcus
he was
Robinson.
a big deal last year.
Yeah,
He
I
did
don't
his
really like
thing.
him like that. He
Demarcus
did all right.
Robinson.
Demarcus Robinson is cool. I
Demarcus
seen him make a
Robinson,
few catches.
he did he had a
Did he
good
come
Who's the
little
over there
player
from
for
showing.
the
the
Chiefs? The
Giants?
Chiefs and the Rams? No, Chiefs
He,
and Rams.
he had a
Chiefs.
good little
Okay.
showing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember sitting on the Rams. I
But
do remember
nah,
him sitting on
man.
the Rams.
Demarcus
I
Robinson
mean,
catch.
Robbie
You want to
Chosen.
see Robbie?
I would like for him to do good. I had him a couple years ago in fantasy.
Robbie
He
is
ain't done
always
nothing
at
for
the
me,
bottom of the roster.
but he ain't doing nothing, bro. He might
I
not
don't
even
see
make the
how.
team.
Yeah,
He might
Robbie.
not make. He might not make the team, bro. He probably practice squad.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Robbie got to make the
huge
team.
practice squad. Like Robbie's
But yo,
behind like Russell Gage. Like
speaking of practice squad, the
I
Bucks
like
put
Russell Gage
Shiloh on
too.
the practice squad.
Yeah, they said they was talking about putting him on the practice squad.
Now, as a Cowboys fan, I would like for Jerry to go and get him off that practice squad.
Yeah,
I
that
think
would
he
be
a great.
nice.
I think he a good safety, yo. I like the way he hit.
He could play
well,
anywhere for real. For real.
He can't play anywhere. You sound like my cousin. My cousin told us I put him at corner. He can't play corner.
Yeah.
no, no, no. You want to see some
He's
Why
a
he can't?
toes?
safety.
Why he
His
can't
dad,
play?
bro. Listen, his dad was one of the best corners to ever play the game,
Yeah.
and his coach. And he saw that he can't play corner. So why
You
the
know,
heck do y'all think that it's an option for him to play corner? His dad would love for him to play corner,
you,
but
you
he
know what's
can't.
crazy is that they actually got some pretty good depth at safety anyway. The Bucks do.
They
So it's
do.
like
They don't need him.
barring like Antoine Winfield or anything happening like that, like then you can kind of like let him develop freely without putting too much
They don't need
emphasis
him.
for him to
They don't
fail.
need him. Send him over to Dallas, man. The Cowboys
Nah,
could use him.
Todd Bowles is a solid coach. I think Todd Bowles will have him ready
Todd
to
Bowles
play
is a great
when it's
coach.
time. Yeah,
Ask the
so it's like
Eagles. Ask the Eagles about it.
ex the Eagles. Yeah, Todd Bowles be giving them fits. Them giving them
The
boys
Eagles
fits.
hate seeing Todd Bowles and Baker come to town, bruh. Light them up.
Yeah.
They his
Let me
favorite.
see.
Hey,
Hey,
yo, I'm cracking up.
Yeah, think we'll catch up with y'all next time with the we got the NFL season coming up. It's approaching very, very fast. So got
Mm.
fantasy coming in, NFL coming in, dropping heavy parlays. So
Yo, when the
can't wait.
draft? Is it the draft the 30th, right?
Can't wait. Yeah, we have our personal draft. It's gonna be September 30th, 7 p.m. It's going to be a crazy one, and we will be putting a nice little recording. And we'll have some questions for the guys in the draft. That way we can chop up some great content for you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for checking in
we
with Picks
definitely
from the
gonna come back
Six.
on with our draft with our teams. Come back
Got
on
the
and talk about our
draft
teams,
list.
discuss who we got and why.
Yeah, I'm coming for a
Let's
championship as usual. You know.
You won it last year?
Oh no, sir. I I,
Yeah,
I, I won
ain't
I
worried
won
about
one
it.
of four leagues. I won a championship in one of four leagues, and I made the championship.